Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Minute Eats, and we are in the midst of Pecan Pie Week here on 5 Minute Eats, and I am excited about the week. I can't exactly say I'm excited about this one though, because it looks a little weird. Today we have the Aldi Bake Shop Bakery Pecan Pie. This is a 23-ounce prepared pie. It's just in their little bakery section. It's not refrigerated or frozen. And this one is $5.76, which is our cheapest of the week in dollar amount. However, it's actually middle of the road. It is not the cheapest nor the most expensive per ounce. So per ounce price, we're at 25 cents. Which is interesting because Aldi gets a rap for being like the cheapest in town, but really it's not.
I was expecting you to say $10.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. Things are really going up.
Now guys, take a look at this thing because it's weird. It's like a liquid gel type of filling.
Yes, so here's the thing. A couple things actually. Whenever I first opened up this container, it smelled like burnt crust. It doesn't appear to be burnt though, so maybe it's just like a factory thing. But then whenever I cut it and I like pulled it out onto the plate, it was oozing all over the plate. Even the inside, what was left in the pie pan was like oozing out. It's a very liquidy filling in here.
Aldi's a German grocery store. I wonder over in Germany if they have pecan pies. Do they like make it, you know?
That's interesting. I wonder, don't they love nuts over there?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like this is something you would find over there, but then again, you know, maybe not. Now, Aldi does own Trader Joe's, so they do have an American brand, right? Like, so they gotta like maybe know pecan pie, but like looking at this thing, it's weird, man, because like, look at this. It just looks like a liquid gel kind of thing, man.
It looks like the filling, if you make it at home, it looks like before it's baked, because it looks a lot like that whenever you put it into the pie before it bakes.
It looks like the stuff you would find inside a gusher.
That's right.
A dance gusher.
A dance gusher.
You guys ever seen that German TV show, the kids show?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. Check out Dance Gushers. It's like a weird thing where they do like the dance and stuff like that.
It's awkward.
It's very awkward,
It's delightfully awkward.
It's entertaining for us Americans, but
put it on at Thanksgiving and it will bring the whole family together.
Maybe the whole family can do the dance.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
But anyway, now the thing I don't also like about this is the pecans. They're pretty big.
Yeah, these appear to be mostly whole pecans, it seems.
The good thing is the crust is very thin.
Yeah, well, what we can see of it seems to be thin-ish.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
Let's try this out. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up, light again. Thumbs down, we would not. So for me, this is a thumbs down. This thing is a very weird pecan pie because just like we said before the break, the liquid, the filling is really weird, man. It's it's almost like glue that's drying, but it hasn't quite dried yet. That's a texture it has, right? I actually kind of liked it, but the only thing is, man, when I was putting it in my mouth, initial thought was, actually, this is pretty good. But then like a jolt of sugar just hit you, like Joe Cola. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was like twice the sugar and twice the caffeine or something like that. That's what it like tasted like, just like a jolt, man. Like, wow. And at first I was like, well, maybe it's just the first one, you know, like I'm shocked. Maybe I'll get used to it. I had a couple more bites. It was very sweet and it just came out of nowhere. It was like intense. I hated the crust. It was not well done, but it was like baked done. And I hated it. It was like a more like a powdery kind of taste to it too. Hated it. The pecans, hated it because like it was like baked done also, and too much chewing with it. Like I said, it's not the star in this pie, right? The filling is. So this was just unfortunately it was a miss, man, because I was rooting for Aldi thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending a super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. Alrighty, for me, this one is going to be a thumbs down. This was a disappointment on all three fronts. So the crust, bad. It was, like you said, powdery, like crumbly, dry crust. Not good. The pecans, those suckers were done. And the weird part is that like the inside of them were still kind of like soft, but it had like an okay crust on the outside of it. But it was almost like the crust was like broiled or something, like to where the crust was like done, but the inside was like didn't have any crunch to it.
So this is really funny because like from day one, this is like two different kind of pecans, because I feel the Rocky Mountain one, they used ripe pecans, whereas these guys, they used kind of like, I guess, old, you know? It like just doesn't have any like, it doesn't taste good. I feel like it's a huge difference, man.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there, because they did not have a good flavor. It was like they almost tasted like a little bit burnt, a little bit bitter. And I think that there is something, maybe they were old, but then also too cooked on top or something. It was strange. The almost worst part about it though was the filling, because that filling was a joke. Like it was literally like just eating super sweet corn syrup just by the spoonful.
You know what it reminded me of? The filling in those Hostess apple pies.
Oh yeah,
you know, that's
like syrup.
Yeah, that's the texture it reminded me of.
Yeah, exactly. It was wrong. Like that's not how a pecan pie should be.
I actually didn't hate it. I just wish it wasn't as sweet.
Look, I don't want to have to eat my pecan pie with a spoon, and that's what this would have required. Like, they messed that up somehow.
To sum it up, thumbs down, and if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc., and don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.